You could be happy in life or even just satisfied. But when you start comparing yourself with somebody in your workforce or somebody pursuing the same career as you, it will destroy your mentality and destroy any mental progress that you have gained. I'm getting really good at this YouTube stuff, y'all. Holy. All right, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Kevin. I run the channel King Kevon, and I'm doing motivational content for young, growing boys and girls like yourself who want to be a entrepreneur or a content creator, or even just continue your college life and just want to better yourself in your workforce. So if you like what you hear today, please like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm still a small content creator. I'm growing, so you can grow too. Anyway, to continue with my topic, there's this saying that comparison is the thief of joy, or I don't know, bro. But honestly, that was the main message. That comparing yourself to other people will just siphon your own happiness from you. And honestly, it really is true. Suddenly your own success and your own achievements just won't feel enough to you anymore. You could turn over and you could look at somebody who's doing what you would think is better than how you're doing right now. But at the end of the day, you don't know what happens behind closed doors. They could be putting up a front for all you know, and they could just be feeling horrible inside, or they could really just be more successful than you, but you don't know how much work they put in before. Everyone has their own story. What you have to do is look in yourself and see what you have. Looking at other people won't give you the joy that you think it will. And even let's say that you are the best out of all of your friends, what is that going to do for you? Are you going to start boasting to them? Are you going to start ruining their own work, their own achievements because that makes you feel better as a person? No, that's, some dickhead shit. You're going to start doing that in the workplace. You're going to start doing that to your own friends. That isn't going to boost your own happiness. Now, honestly, I wanted to make this video because I can honestly relate to this. So I went to a pretty big high school, right? And the area I'm in is small, so everyone kind of knew each other and everyone kind of just goes to the same places, right? So there is these two people that also are content creators. There's one that's same age, same grade as me, and there's one that's either 1 or 2 years ahead of me. Now, the one that was like 2 years ahead of me, he doesn't really make YouTube content. He does, but he isn't really seeing any YouTube success. Not that I'm pocket watching. I don't have anything either. But on Instagram and TikTok, he's low key got it. He has at least, I think, 60,000 subscribers, not subscribers, followers, and he pulls at least a couple videos that have over 1 million views, right? I was looking at him and I was thinking, damn, this guy wasn't as funny when he was playing. It was like, because I played soccer with him. I was like, this guy isn't as funny. This guy wasn't really all that. Like, what is he talking about? And this guy has success, more success than me. Mind you, back then, I wasn't even posting. So I didn't even have the right to have this mentality. Another friend I have, he was also in the gaming niche, which I wanted to do at the time, but I could just never find my footing. And he's had some success on TikTok. I don't think he really, again, I don't really think he has any success on YouTube either. Not that I'm pocket watching, no shame to either one of these guys. But still, it's just a matter of fact of, I'm thinking, damn, I know these people and they're up here uploading. I'm not, but I'm still jealous of their success. That mentality was eating at my soul. I'm not going to lie. I already said about my one friend who's done content with me. Him, if he blows up, honestly, props to him. The entire time, I've never hated on him. These other guys, I was like, dang, I should low-key be there. I should be a part of this. And I was just the enviness was just eating at my soul on the low. I was just every day when I would see one of his feeds on my page because again, we're all in the same place. And my friends would see the video and be like, "Oh dang, look, this guy's doing content. He's low-key blowing up." And everyone else would be like, "Oh snap, that's low-key cool." And I mean back in my mind, I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." Nah, nah, that should be me. Y'all should be talking about me right now, not him. What's going on? And knowing damn well I'm not uploading. I had no right to be doing that. And a lot of time I think what I did to like escape that a lot of the time would honestly just be running to my job. Because I mean, if I wasn't uploading and I was just at home, I just feel like I'm not doing anything productive. So I would just start working more hours, just start, doing my own things, planning trips, spending money, not being really responsible with my time or the money that I was bringing from my job. Don't get me wrong, I was still like I had everything paid off. So this was just money that I should have been saving then. But then I was like, nah, I'm just going to use this money on me. I'm going to enjoy myself because I'm unhappy right now with where I'm at. And other people are seeing the success that I want to see. I need to start enjoying myself, which was eating at me. I was comparing their life with my life when I shouldn't. I should have been using that as a motivation. That's what I'm doing now. I see where they're at and now I know the goal is achievable. We all are coming from the same place and relatively the same families. I don't really know what they got going on, but I know that at least one of them is pursuing college and I don't know if the other one's doing, but they seem like they're going up. So I'm just up. He's up. They're up. I can be up too. I just gotta find my spot in the world, find where I fit in, and gonna make this start working. Kind of just expanding on my own like reason. This is like what is giving me more motivation at the end of the day. Now, I know I said this and that about how I'm motivated, why I'm motivated. At the end of the day, you low-key need multiple forms of motivation in order to keep yourself going. Don't get me wrong, you should not be going based off of motivation, but it helps. It honestly helps. If you're motivated to do what you want to do, you're obviously going to want to do it more. If you can find ways to keep motivating yourself every day, every week, go ahead, go do that. Nobody's knocking you for that. You should 100%, if you can find a reason to pursue what you want to do, if it's a side gig, starting a business, content creation like myself, go ahead and start that. And look, even if you have friends, don't get jealous of them. Pursue them, push them. Because at the end of the day, they're probably facing a lot of struggles that you are too. A lot of people in the content creation field, if you're starting from zero, not a lot of people are supporting them. I'm not going to lie, and especially not their parents. I'm not going to lie, a lot of colored people like myself, if you're trying to push anything that isn't college, a lot of parents aren't really for that. I'm not going to lie. But I mean, hey, if you go straight into the workforce, the parents might be more forgiving. I'm not speaking on every parent. Don't get me wrong. I'm just speaking on my experiences and what I've seen from my friends. Now, that's like a factor into why I want to push out these daily uploads because I see that you just need one success in order to start bringing traction. My one friend who's the same grade, same age as me, he had one video blow up. I saw his account change. His account started changing. He started pumping out content like no tomorrow. He was on my feed, bro. I would be scrolling. I would see him maybe, I think like every day for like a week, low key. He was just pushing, 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 pushing. He was growing followers fast. Don't get me wrong. Short form content, yeah, that's how it works. But it doesn't matter. Seeing growth, seeing explosive growth from that. He was thanking everybody for their growth, thanking everyone that was following. He would push things out. Other one of his videos started getting traction. That's all you need at the end of the day. So I'm getting my daily uploads in. And now, off of getting these daily uploads, I'm starting to find purpose again. Like, okay, listen, I'm not going to stretch it like, oh, I was sad and depressed before all this, but YouTube changed my life. No, I'm not at that point yet. It's really starting to just become fun for me now. I thought it would be a chore at first. I honestly did. When I was editing the first two videos, it kind of felt like a chore. Like, don't get me wrong, I was having fun, but it did feel like a chore. Now I'm low-key enjoying the process. I'm not gonna lie. There's sometimes where I'm just like playing the game. I was like, I think I would low-key enjoy just editing a video right now. Last night, I went to sleep late last night, but I was uploading the two videos because I was like, nah, I missed it. I'm gonna get, because I was just gonna get it done the day of today, but I was like, no, I want to lock in now and I want to get these videos done. So I went in. My boy was live. I was in his comment section, hyping him up for his live. Nobody in there. He's still pushing it out. That's the grind I need. That's the grind that happens. And I've just noticed how much happier I am now that I'm not comparing myself to them, now that I'm using them as motivation to see that it's possible that someone like me from where I'm from can get this growth. I'm all for it. I'm about to start pushing. We're about to start grinding like no tomorrow. So that's all the wisdom I have today. My car is low-key on zero, so I'm gonna go get gas real quick. And yeah, if you like what you like, leave a like, subscribe, comment. If you hate what you saw, leave a hate comment. I love the engagement, and I want to start reacting. I just want to start responding to people's comments. But yeah, that's your boy, King Kevon out. We the White Knights. That sounded corny to say. I'm not gonna lie. That come back when I have 1,000 followers, then we're gonna be called the White Knights. Until then, yeah, no, that scrap that.